Are we live?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Tourist Trek household where we've got a special guest.
Hello.
My sister.
Yeah.
Her name is Brianne, and she is a big Disney fan too.
Mm-hmm.
But we won't go into all the details on, our backstory. But she is going to be in an upcoming vlog. She actually went to, Monday. You went to Epcot with Jen.
Oh my gosh.
We did.
It was so fun.
A lot.
So it'll be really cool. So
that was fun.
But today this video is mostly going to be about Disney Genie, because when we were at the Disney Wilderness Lodge, the news broke about Disney Genie, and a lot of people were like, "What is that? Paid Fast Pass? Oh no, the end of the world!" So we're coming here to kind of digest it all and kind of explain it a little bit, because it took us a little bit to kind of figure out what it entails and what it is included with it. So we're going to digest it here with you. Jen is monitoring the chat.
Yep.
So if you have any questions, be sure to drop it in the chat, and we'll try to get to it as soon as we can. And Brianne is our guest and our huge Disney ride fan.
Yes.
So we like to do a lot of the shows. We like to do a lot of the food and entertainment and stuff. Brianne likes to ride a lot of the rides at Disney, so
That's what we did
it's a
today.
very
Yeah,
ride
that's what
heavy
we did
vlog
today.
coming up. So
Yeah. It was
so
fun.
so in your eyes, you define your great day at Disney as a day of rides, right?
Yeah.
Like how many rides can I go on? pretty
Oh,
much.
absolutely.
In fact, show us what you brought.
I did.
Because you knew about Disney Genie.
I brought some fast passes.
Old Fast Passes. Hold it up to the camera. Show them which ones they are.
Let's see. So I brought which one is this one? Grizzly River Run.
Yep.
These are all from California.
Not too long ago either.
Not too long. Last year. And
Yeah.
This is
Wow,
Incredicoaster.
lots changed.
Incredicoaster. That's cool. So you brought some fast passes as a memento, since
I did, since they're
R.I.P.
going away.
It's going away. So let's dive into Disney Genie a little bit. What are some of the questions you guys have on it? Because I have kind of like a little guide to how to understand Disney Genie, because it's very complicated. I have to say, I don't know how the average person's going to understand this. It took us a little bit. I had to watch several videos to kind of figure it out. So it's a little bit different pricing wise for Walt Disney World and for Disneyland. And some of the stuff that you get in it is a little bit different depending on where you're at. But overall, the Disney Genie service is actually a complimentary free service. Did you know that?
I did. These are also free and complimentary.
Yeah, that is true. So basically, Disney Genie is going to be an extension, from what I'm gathering, an extension of My Disney Experience. It's going to be a little bit more elaborate. It's going to have attraction statuses, kind of like what you can now, where you can check the ride times, show times, dining availability, and statuses of certain attractions, whether they're, the virtual queue. So that's pretty cool. Forecasted future wait times. I'm curious at how accurate that's going to be. I don't know. Virtual assistant. I guess that's going to be like Siri, but for Disney. You can just kind of ask the app, "Hey, where's the nearest restroom?" And it'll kind of guide you there, which is kind of fun if you have trouble finding the restroom. Restaurant wait list check-in and reservations. So kind of like what you have now with what we did with
the wait list
Geyser
or
Point.
Geyser
Like Geyser Point, we did that. We joined the wait list. It was 5 minutes, and they were ready to go right away. You can do mobile ordering, and you can do attraction virtual queues. So that's what's included in the Disney Genie, which everyone will be able to have starting later this fall. I would imagine it's going to coincide with the launch of the 50th, which is October 1st.
That's
So,
the free one. So
that's the free
that
one.
comes. That's
Yes.
based
So
on
you
package,
will be
okay.
able, when you come and visit, which you will,
Which I will, for sure.
you will be able to use Disney Genie every time you come down.
So is Disney Genie going to be a separate app?
I don't know.
That's what I was wondering. Are they
I would
doing
imagine
away?
Disney Experience is going to go away. There's really no use for it at this point. It's just redundant, because it'll be the same thing that this one can offer, but this one will offer you a little bit more. So my guess is that it's going to go away, and this will probably replace it. Do we have any comments?
Yeah,
oh my gosh.
you keep talking.
Sorry,
and I'm
it's
like,
exciting. It's exciting stuff.
Hello, Luke. Hello, Nathaniel. Hello, Jamie. We're good.
Going through
Hope
all our
you're
hellos.
good. Thank you. I don't know.
All right, well, welcome everybody. I
I
know
was
this is
just
kind of a spontaneous thing. My sister is in town. She went to Disney.
Did.
So we decided to, you know what? let's make your debut a live stream. No
Yeah.
pressure.
No pressure. I'm
She's
terrified.
learning all
I'm
the
absolutely terrified.
She's learning all the YouTube today.
Yes. So now back to kind of what we were talking about. Disney Genie. All right. Now, this is where everyone is up in arms. Available for an additional purchase.
Brianne Jamie says hello.
Hello, Jamie.
So, available for additional purchases, you can buy what they call Disney Genie Plus, which is an add-on to the complimentary service, where that'll get you what they're calling Lightning Lane, which is essentially the new Fast Pass. Fast Pass, the term is going away, so there's no more Fast Pass. Lightning Lane will be coming in, and it says multiple experiences. Now, very important that we know that, because there are certain attractions that are not included in Disney Genie Plus, the paid service. You actually have to go a tier higher to get certain attractions, which is kind of weird. You've got Walt Disney World Disney Photo Pass AR lens, which is an augmented reality lens. And we kind of saw this a little bit where, have you seen the Disney Parks blog posted something where you can like hold like selfie style?
Snapchat.
Oh, it's
That's
on
right.
Snapchat where like
Yeah.
Mickey's like holding onto your
Yeah, he's
back
like
or something.
holding on for dear life, like
Actually,
don't let me down.
kind of creepy looking in real life. I'm not lying.
And like he's holding on for dear life. He looks like the Yoda backpack,
He
or like the
does.
Chewbacca
Yeah, really
backpack.
Well, they have a Mickey backpack like that.
Yeah, that's right.
The one where he's kind of hanging.
But he doesn't look at the lens like that. That's kind of creepy.
Yeah.
So anyway, we'll definitely have to give that a shot at some point, but we would have to purchase Disney Genie Plus to get that. And then audio experience, which is I'm intrigued by, because evidently you could be in like Main Street and you can turn on your app, and like if you have headphones, I don't know what it would do. Somebody talks to you and it gives you a little bit of insight on Main Street.
Like
Mr.
Genie.
Walt Disney himself.
Maybe. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. And then if you're in Disneyland, it's actually going to be, you can get PhotoPass downloads from the day. So you can actually get the PhotoPass downloads, kind of like what annual pass holders get here in Disney World, because we are able to get our photos downloaded right to our phone
Yeah.
because we
okay.
have the annual pass. Now, there is a price difference, Disneyland and Disney World. Disney World, it is $15 for this service per ticket per day. So, Lightning Lane or Fast Pass, you're going to have to pay to experience that. Keep in mind, and they were very clear, I watched the video several times, they were very clear and very, they mentioned it many times, is that you can still wait standby on any of these rides. You will be able to have a chance at Rise of the Resistance or Ratatouille, those virtual queues that, happen at like 7 a.m. or 1 p.m. and stuff like that. So you still will have the opportunity to do that. But if you wanted to speed up your day and be like my sister, where it's like, how many rides can I go on in a single day? Then maybe that $15 might be worth it, or $20 if you're in Disneyland. Now, the big one, this is what I think upsets a lot of people. If you weren't already upset after that, there is the option to purchase individual attractions or extra lightning lanes for key attractions such as like Rise of the Resistance, which is not included in Disney Genie Plus, or Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, or Radiator Springs Racers in California. Keep in mind, you can still wait this traditional standby, but to go Fast Pass or Lightning Lane, you would have to pay on top of the Genie Plus that you're already paying for. So if you're not already confused, that's essentially what Disney Genie is. And they're going to have to pay the person who markets this a lot of money, because this is very difficult to explain to certain people.
Well, it's so. I mean, I'm one of those people.
Well,
It confuses
we got some chats
We
and
have a
chats
lot.
blowing up. All right, go ahead.
So, Amani says, "Hi, how are you? We're good." And then she said, "Oh my God, no way, Jenna's Hufflepuff." Yes, I am. Yes.
What are you?
I'm a Gryffindor.
Gryffindor.
For sure.
And
For
I
sure.
am...
Ravenclaw.
Ravenclaw.
Thank
I
you.
thought you were gonna say it. I don't know.
I'm a Ravenclaw. So we got Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, and Gryffindor, and we'll just make Thomas Slytherin because he's pretty much like a Slytherin anyway.
And then Jamie says, "Tell Brianne Taylor says hi."
Okay.
I'm assuming that's people you know.
That's my husband. in.
So yeah, that is pretty much Disney Genie in a nutshell. Oh, it is. I forgot to mention Disney Genie Plus. You're only allowed 2 a day for the Lightning Lane.
That's so weird.
Which is very
It
strange.
is bizarre.
So I know how I feel about it, and I think I know how you feel about it, but I'm curious. Someone who is all about attractions, how do you feel about that? Paid fast pass, no longer free.
It doesn't. To me, it doesn't make sense. Just because I had these down to a science. Like I knew how to work the system, and I could get on as many rides as I could possibly think of. But it kind of almost cheapens it a little bit. It makes me kind of feel like I'm at the fair or something.
Ooh.
Oh,
Like you have to
I
pay
didn't think of it that
per
way.
ride at the fair.
It's almost like the old E-tickets and
Yeah.
the B tickets and C tickets. That's interesting.
That's exactly
Huh.
how it
Not
feels.
priced that
So
way, though.
let me
Right,
ask you
no,
this.
not at all.
So if you judge your day on how many rides you go on, because there's a lot of viewers out there that feel the same way.
Okay, because I like to get my money's worth if
Sure,
I'm going to do
it
it.
makes sense. Not everyone lives right down the road where they can go all the time, so
Right.
I get it. And that's why I wanted you to be on here as well, because I wanted to get your input on this and how you feel about it. If you were to, do you think it's worth, like you and Taylor, if you were to go to Disney,
Okay.
would it be worth $30 for the 2 of you to have Disney Genie Plus? And that doesn't guarantee Seven Dwarfs Mine Train or the other one. You'd have to pay extra for that. Is
Okay,
that something?
would it be $30 per person? So like $60
No.
total?
30 for the 2 of you. So
30 for
15 and
2.
15 for the whole day.
But that you only get 2 for that, right?
Correct.
I don't know. I think I would take my chances in line.
Really?
Yeah.
So, and that's what I wonder. I think there's several things that they can kind of manipulate here to kind of increase demand. They could fluctuate the price up or down. They could
Right.
make it $5, $10, or raise it if it's very popular. Or they can add additional Lightning Lane experiences to sweeten it up a little bit.
Right.
If it was 3, would you do it? Because you were allowed 3 Fast Passes before for free
Right.
on Fast Pass Plus.
But again, I got them for free.
That's true.
I got them for free.
We got some comments I see trickling in.
Blah, blah. Are you guys going on a Disney cruise anytime soon? We don't have any planned. Our days off are not cohesive with the cruises right now. I don't know how that happened, but and then I don't know. There's a bunch.
I'm losing track of all of it. Let's see. Okay. All right. So yeah. So basically, when it comes to the cruises, we've been asked that question probably more than anything.
Someone says, "I will pay for it if it means fast pass style riding."
Okay.
And I mean, you really don't know how many people are going to pay for it, so
Right.
it might be fast or it might not be so
It could
fast.
be a second standby lane.
Yeah.
I often, I never actually said it
I
on the
stole that
blog.
from
Hi, Samantha.
I know. Hey, there's Samantha.
No, she said she was coming.
You might remember Samantha. She is our Halloween Horror Nights correspondent.
She will be in
She
these
will
videos
be
soon.
at Universal for Halloween Horror Nights, and we will, I'm sure, meet up with her again. She is the Halloween Horror Nights expert.
I'm excited for that food.
It's going to be exciting. So yeah, what was I saying? I lost track of my thought.
And then Valerie says, "Hey, I'm just trying to keep up with the comments. You keep talking, and there's still comments." So, and then Luke said, "When are you guys going to do a giveaway on your YouTube channel?" We actually haven't even thought of that.
Giveaways are not something that I tend to like to do, only because there's a lot of legal things that a lot of people don't realize that you have to cover. Like you have to specify it, like you have to be very descriptive, and we don't kind of like Disney Genie, we don't want to upset certain people who don't get something. So just like how you would be upset if you didn't get a Rise of the Resistance Fast Pass, that's how I would feel about a giveaway. I don't typically like to do giveaways. We want to earn our audience organically. We want you guys to actually be here because you like us. But it's a good question. I know some channels like to do giveaways. To me, it's just more complicated than it's worth. And then if it gets damaged, like I feel terrible if I sent you something and I ended up getting damaged in the mail.
And then we don't have it to give.
Yeah, we don't have
send
to
another
one. So what was I thinking? I was completely derailed because that was such a fun conversation. Disney Genie Plus.
The second standby lane.
The second standby lane, yes. So I often called it this, like when we had Fast Pass Plus, I often called it the second standby line because it was never really fast anymore.
Yeah.
Like these days, you would like fly right on the ride.
It was almost a joke. You just like run
Yeah.
past standby people.
And I felt guilty. A little bit of me felt guilty.
It was a little embarrassing. You're like,
I was like, sorry guys, I'm going. But yeah, I feel like it kind of got watered down over the years, and like when everyone was able to book it, then it became a point where it was like, it's not fast anymore. Like you just kind of are standing in a second standby line. So maybe Disney Genie Plus will eventually give it a shot. We would be doing a disservice if we didn't at least try it. I'm kind of intrigued about the audio experience. I'm not gonna lie.
But that's not the free part, is it?
No, that is a part
available
of Disney.
for purchase.
Yeah, available for purchase. The only thing that's complimentary that's really different than what we have now is the fact that you can basically tell it, these are my interests. I want to ride Big Thunder Mountain. I want to ride the People Mover, and I'm really into pizza. And then what it's going to do is Disney Genie is going to be like, okay, let me figure this out. You go here at this time and you go here at this time. So it's good for people who don't know much about Disney. Yeah. But for the most part, I mean...
Genie's no longer free, though.
Oh.
He's working again. He's no longer free.
That's sad.
Yeah, they had to pick such a lovable character, Genie, and now like
what was it? Working like a dog.
The day the video announcement dropped, like people were like, "Don't disrespect Genie like this." Like, it's kind of sad.
Let him be at peace.
So yeah, interesting news. We wanted to cover that because that had happened when we were on our little staycation, but we didn't really want to derail the thought process of our staycation.
Oh, Thomas is eating.
Thomas is eating. It's dinner time for Thomas. It's probably dinner time for you guys too, so we don't want to take too much of your time.
Oh, we got comments though.
Okay.
Who are your favorite Disney characters? I like Cinderella.
Go ahead. I got to think about it.
I mean, there's so many different categories. Like Pixar, I don't know. I would definitely say Cinderella.
Cinderella? Yeah, okay.
For sure. Favorite
We're the same person.
Yeah.
I'm going to say I really like Wall-E. I'm not going to lie. I really do like Wall-E.
Or Oswald.
Oswald's pretty classic too. I do like Oswald. Oswald's a good one. So we're going to get to know a lot more about Brianne. She's going to be in our Monday video. I'm not going to be in there. She's stepping in for me.
Yeah, it just kind of worked
So
out.
the two of you got to ride a bunch of rides at Epcot.
Yeah, girls vlog.
Yeah.
But no, it should be fun. You want to give us a little hint of what to expect? Like what are some of the things you did? You don't have to give everything away.
I mean, we rode rides.
Yeah.
Lots of rides.
Yeah.
What were the waits like?
It was all walk-on.
We walked
today.
on everything.
Yeah, it was weird.
It was great. No need for a lightning link today.
No need for Disney Genie.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Let's let him sleep.
So that's interesting. Okay, and then you said the only line that was really long though was
Frozen.
Was Frozen Ever After.
So the only rides we didn't do were Frozen because it was really long, Mission Space because we're both claustrophobic and I'm not doing that, and then Living with the Land was down.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
okay. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. That's one of my favorite rides. I'm just hoping that they're just sprucing it up or something like that because...
I mean, guys, Soarin' was a 10-minute wait, but it was really like a 10-minute walk.
We walked right on.
Yeah.
Did you try any food?
First road.
We had food off camera because we were just hungry.
Oh, okay.
And it was a long. I feel like it's gonna be a long one. So
okay,
yeah.
all right.
We got plenty of footage.
I'm gonna have to edit that video, and then it'll hopefully be up by Monday.
There's parts that you'll laugh about. So
for sure, lots of screaming.
So we gotta. I'm down to pay for Genie Plus because it reminds me of Max Pass. Iffy on Lightning Lanes depends on the prices. And then
did you do Max Pass in Disneyland?
No.
The only reason I would do
Fast Passes.
Well, we bought the Memory Maker when we went to PhotoPass Plus, I think it was back then, when we went to Disneyland, and the photos go with Disney Genie and Max Pass.
Interesting.
So I would buy it just for the photos.
Gotcha. We do want to eventually go to Disneyland. We went once a long time ago, the two of us. I mean, Brianne and I used to be pass holders for Disneyland many years ago.
It was our backyard.
We probably went to Disneyland. I think it's safe to say that I've gone to Disneyland more than I've gone to Disney World in my lifetime. Although I'm getting close. Disney World's soon to be.
I was gonna say, you're catching up. I still feel like a stranger. Like all day today, I was like, Jen, I'm so glad you're here because I have no idea.
It doesn't help with all the walls.
I know, that's true too.
But yeah, Disneyland is where we're kind of partial to that.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to think. Disneyland Max Pass. You never did the Max Pass when you were out there.
No.
They didn't have that. The last time we were out there, they didn't have that yet. It was still the paper Fast Pass.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, Pixar Pier wasn't even Pixar Pier yet. It was still California Screamin' and Paradise Pier. But yeah, interesting. So it is. I hear it's very closely modeled after Max Pass, but I never got to experience it. But I heard that it was actually worth it in California because it's a very, very busy park. So I did hear that it is very popular in California. So maybe I'm reading the crowd wrong, and it's going to be very popular. I'm
interested to see it, how it plays out.
I feel like they're going to need to add some more stuff to that, the Genie
to make
Plus,
it
to
more
make
enticing.
it worth it.
Yeah.
So, interesting.
Because right now you're just kind of like, well, I have to pay extra to listen to something? Okay.
To listen to something and get to ride 2 Fast Pass rides, basically. Right. So, but like I said, I think they can adjust the pricing and they can add more experiences, and I think that would sweeten the deal.
That might help.
I'm very intrigued to see what rides are literally only available for purchase. Like, we know Rise of the Resistance will be. We know, what's the other ones? Oh, they mentioned Seven Dwarfs Mine Train and Radiator Springs Racers. So we know that those are attractions that are going to be only available for additional purchase. And we don't know how much they're going to be yet. So
that's
I guess
what I'm curious about. That's what I want.
I guess it might be a good idea, though, if like your instance, we went to Hollywood Studios the other day. We didn't vlog it. But we missed.
We vlogged.
Yeah, we did.
We missed the 1 o'clock drop of the Rise of the Resistance boarding groups. This would make sense then. Would you pay? Because at that point, if you brought your family down, it would kind of make sense to pay for the lightning lane.
So are they getting rid of the virtual queue for Rise of the Resistance?
Eventually, I think it will.
Okay.
Eventually, I think it will, but I think it's still going to coincide for the time being.
Okay.
Do we have any other comments?
A lot.
Oh my gosh.
I've been waiting.
All right, go ahead. Well, let me know. I'm just long-winded
We
tonight.
need to get Jen like a buzzer so she can just like...
Are you guys going to Howl-O-Scream or Halloween Horror Nights? We're probably going to do both.
Yeah, I think we're going to do both. It's haunt season. You got to do both.
And someone asked if we have a TikTok. So I made a TikTok for us. I don't know how to use it. Brandon doesn't like TikTok.
I love TikTok.
Yeah.
So good. Maybe we'll consult you on how to do it.
I'll be your TikTok consultant.
I just don't know how to make a TikTok. I think Sam knows how, but I'm not sure.
We'll have to play around with it. But that's going to be all you, because I'll
give you a rundown.
I'll stick to YouTube.
I was thinking about doing it today, but I had the camera. It was just too much. Hello, everyone from Louisiana.
Hi. Louisiana. You guys better be careful there.
Be safe.
Yeah, you got Ida's coming.
Is that what it's called?
Ida. Yeah, IDA.
Oh gosh.
Who names these hurricanes?
I don't know. But yeah, batten down the hatches and be safe, okay?
Sam says she's got us. And then are they coming back with fast passes? I think it's just the Disney Genie.
I think it's going away. Yeah, I think it sounds like from what I gathered that it is going away. And it's being replaced.
People are mad though.
Yeah,
they're taking away a free service that worked and replacing it with the same service but charging you extra for it.
Yeah,
I'll be more upset if parking ends up getting charged for pass holders.
You think that's coming?
I hope not. I know it's the case in Disneyland. In certain passes, you have to pay. So that's one where I'm like, ooh, I hope that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think fast passes are gone, unfortunately, but keep in mind, and they said this over and over again in the video, that you are more than capable and able to wait in lines. So your admission is not going to prevent you from riding any rides, except for like Rise of the Resistance, where you need a boarding group to get in. But
I think a lot of this is recovery from COVID too. Like,
there's some people who say that like they're using this as a reason to change their park focus. I don't know. We kind of saw this was coming down the road. I knew it was coming eventually, especially when Universal and SeaWorld charge for theirs.
Mm-hmm.
But they've always charged for theirs.
Yeah.
And isn't that usually like a flat, like, because I'm not even familiar how like the Universal one works. You just
the quick
buy
queue.
it.
Is the quick queue SeaWorld? I can't remember.
It's Express Pass?
Express Pass. There's Express Pass and Quick Queue, I think, is SeaWorld.
Yeah.
But I want to say
like,
pass holders get it at a little bit, like in SeaWorld. Do they? I can't remember. We've never actually experimented with that.
Because I don't know.
Maybe we need to do a video where we just do the quick queues and the express pass for a day.
I had a friend
inform the people.
I had a friend who came to visit, and she had an express pass, so I just bought one for the day so I could hang out with them.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, it was like years ago, so like you just scanned your little thing and you went in
Like
there.
a lanyard type of thing?
Yeah.
Does it work for every ride?
I think so. I think except for Harry Potter.
Oh,
The good one.
Yeah.
Shocker.
Yeah. Speaking of Universal, I did get my sweater from Universal.
Yes, Miss Hufflepuff.
Yeah, and Nathaniel says, we only use the fast passes once. Every time we have gone, we have been lucky to not have to long waits. And so, I mean, we don't really use it.
Yeah.
I mean, we never...
Yeah, we don't ride a lot of rides, and that's something I do kind of want to get in the habit of at least going on a ride.
We did.
Ride
I
some
do.
rides.
I think sometimes we get in a rhythm where we're like, ooh, food, oh, merch, oh, show, oh, that's cool. And then we get distracted with that and we forget to ride rides. So I'm glad you guys got a ride video in because that's kind of fun.
All you have to do is come to the parks with me one day. Yeah, ride some rides.
Sam says she's considering choosing one night of Halloween Horror Nights to buy Express. So maybe
okay.
we'll do that with her.
So one night, just do a whole thing of just the Express Pass just to see how many houses you can go in one night.
Although I'm not doing the clown ones.
Are you afraid of clowns too?
Yes.
Oh my
We're
gosh.
the same person.
You're the same person. Anyway, all right. What? Any cruises in the near future? Yep. Eventually, we're definitely going on the Wish. We don't know in the near future.
We're trying to like work out our schedules with.
Yeah. Because in order for us, because we work with two different companies, in order for us to have the right time off, we have to both coincide and be able to book a cruise during that
Yeah,
time.
because we still both have like jobs, so it's like.
Yep. So we'll eventually go. It's coming. I promise. We want to go on a cruise just as much as you guys want us to. But hopefully, like the recent resort vlog kind of spruced it up a little bit. Something different. You know.
A lot of people said they liked it.
Good. I'm glad.
Yeah.
I'm glad. What was your guys' favorite part? Leave a comment. Let us know what your favorite part. Did you see any of the videos? Or did you come into this household and not watch a single one of our videos?
I've watched some of them, but my life's been a little crazy.
Okay.
With school.
She did have to drive down here.
I did also have to drive here.
Well, be sure to watch it and let me know what's your favorite part.
I definitely will.
Yeah.
Anyway, do you guys have any other further questions? Do you have any questions for myself, Jen,
I've
Brianne?
got some good Brandon stories. You let me know.
God, no. We're going to end it right there if that starts happening. But yeah, what was the no Jack or chance for Jen? Yes, nope. Jack.
I think I'm going to have a hard time at Horror Nights this year.
It's very, very clown heavy.
Maybe you'll just go. You can hang out with Sam.
Yeah.
Bring me a pizza fries.
Pizza fries. Twisted taters. Andrea says, thank you. Yep, we're in the southeast, so hunkering down. Yes, definitely. Be safe, because that storms are no joke. You know, we joke about how Florida's like, oh yeah, we can handle any storm, but no, seriously, take them seriously. They can be kind of scary, and they can knock your power out. So
ours was out for Irma for 36 hours.
Yeah, that was the worst 36 hours too.
Oh my God, when it turned on, I ran around. We were in the apartment back then, and I was like,
Alrighty, so we're gonna wrap this up because it is almost time for Happily Ever After.
Oh yeah, we're gonna watch.
And
we're gonna go watch it.
Brianne's gonna watch it.
Right,
we live right near Disney, so she's gonna go watch Happily Ever After from our house. So if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't yet, be sure to hit the subscribe button and
tap the notification bell to become a
super subscriber.
and until next time, see you real soon.